Hey everyone, John Cora here, McClinton Chevrolet Mitsubishi, and we are taking a look at a brand new 2022 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross limited edition in white diamond, which is my favorite color. It is available on both the Eclipse Cross and over there you can see it's available on the all-new 2022 Outlander as well. So I just want to take a quick look around this vehicle for you and explain why limited editions with Mitsubishi are a little bit different than other brands. So if you were to buy like a Ford or a Toyota or something, the limited edition would be near the top of the range. With Mitsubishi, it's not quite like that. Instead, limited editions for Mitsubishi are generally mid-range. And actually this one is a step above the ES, which is the base model on the Eclipse Cross. However, one of the ways Mitsubishi sets itself apart is by giving you a lot more in your entry-level vehicle. So first we're going to take a look at the outside, then we're going to take a quick look inside and explain, who this vehicle is really for. So let's get started. Okay, so if you watched our previous videos, you know that the Eclipse Cross went through a major style update for 2022. You can tell that the front end's been completely refreshed, the back end's been refreshed. They added like 5 inches to the cargo area, so this one actually slots beneath the all-new Outlander and above the Outlander Sport. So of Mitsubishi's 3, technically 4 crossovers, the Eclipse Cross is right in the middle. And one thing that you'll notice is like for 2022, this is your driving light here. Down there, that is your headlight. Beneath that is your fog light. And then your turn signals right there beneath the driving light. If you ask me, this new update looks a lot better than before. Just my opinion. I know some people were partial to the previous generation or the previous styling. I like this a lot better, but to each their own. On the limited edition, you will get these beautiful 18-inch rims. 18s are standard across the line for limited SC and SEL. On the ES, I believe you get 17s, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But the black rims are what set the limited edition apart. So that's the only way you'll get black rims on an Eclipse Cross for 2022. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Let's take a look at the rear end styling now. Once again, very nice changes here. The wiper, as you'll notice, down here was moved. It used to be up here on the previous model years. So like for 2020, 2019, and 2018, there was no 2021. Your wiper came down. This makes it a lot easier to change the wiper. All you have to do is just snap it out super quick. No longer do we have that tail light that went all the way across the back. Instead, you have 2 separate tail light modules. Split glass is gone. Once again, some people loved it, some people hated it. Most people prefer this, though. I will say that we're selling a lot more Eclipse Crosses now than we did with the previous generation. So that gives you some idea of why it was changed. Also, just want to point out, I love this Eclipse Cross badge across the tailgate here. That is awesome. Just if you notice, there's one on the hood also. That's optional. This is standard. Down here, of course, you have your limited edition badge. The front end styling, the rear end styling, to me, just great improvements all the way around. Before we go inside, I do want to let you know that the powertrain, which here in the United States, there's only one powertrain option for the engine. It's a 1.5 liter turbo with the CVT. I do know in certain foreign markets, like if you're watching this in Europe, actually in Japan as well, you get a PHEV option, which I would love to have here in the United States, but I don't run Mitsubishi yet. So as of right now, we just have the 1.5 liter turbo. Take a look at there at those fuel economy numbers. Of course, this one is the all-wheel control. You're looking at 25 miles per gallon city, as well as 25 miles per gallon combined. And then your mileage on the highway is 26. So the biggest difference you'll see in this is when we get inside. This is what really sets the trim levels apart. Once again, this is the limited edition. This is a step up above the ES, which is the base model. And one of the ways that you're going to tell that this is still one of your more value-oriented trims has to do with the key fob. Okay, so here's your key fob on the limited edition. It's still a standard key. There is no push button, ignition, so you still have to start it like normal, but you do get, you know, keyless entry there. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. Oh, the black door handles too. That's limited edition trim exclusive. All right. This one literally just came from being detailed. All right, so here we are inside, and this screen for all trim levels was updated for 2022 also. Before, you had a much smaller non-touch screen. People did not like that. We also didn't have a volume button before. Now we have that as well. Okay, so even though this is a limited edition, you still, which once again, if you're in a Mitsubishi, that's a lower trim level. Even though this is a limited edition, you still get the heated seats, you get the automatic climate control, and you also get some cool safety features over here by my knee. You get, of course, your traction control, you get lane departure warning, forward collision mitigation. Of course, forward collision mitigation is now standard across the board on every new Mitsubishi, 2021 and above. But yeah, so even though this is a limited edition, you're still going to get like the cloth seats here. They are heated though. You get seating for 5. And those back seats do recline, which is nice. So if you're on a bit of a long road trip, your passengers won't get fatigued. Of course, over here you have your steering wheel mounted controls. You have, you know, for your phone and your Bluetooth system over here. Your cruise controls over here. All pretty standard stuff. All right, let's take a look at the back seat and the cargo area now. All right, so there's a quick look at the back seat. Actually pretty spacious. Once again, seating for 5. These seats do recline, which is nice. You just do that, and they have a little bit of ability to recline in them. They do fold flat too for your cargo area. If you get the SEL, you do get heated rear seats, so just keep that in mind if that's something that you're interested in. That is available on the SEL. Let's go ahead back here to the cargo area and lift that up. And there's where the big difference is for 2022 and above. More space back here in the cargo area, so if you're going on a road trip or if you're going to the grocery store, Costco, wherever, you have plenty of space there for everything. This one is, of course, super all-wheel control, so it's very capable in the snow as well as off-road. And really just all in all a great vehicle. So you might be wondering, who buys this vehicle? I've actually had a lot of friends buy these. It's usually younger people tend to buy the Eclipse Cross more than anyone, especially, you know, for young professionals, perhaps someone who's or just starting a small family. And all in all, it's a great vehicle to consider. If you have any questions, give us a call, 304-422-6501. Visit us online, McClintonMitsubishi.com.